Hello everybody, and welcome back to my chatty, sassy channel here on YouTube, where we talk about all things luxury, be it luxury fashion, luxury travel, or life's luxuries in general. And today I'm going to be talking about luxury regrets, but instead of talking about luxury regrets for things that I have bought, I want to talk about luxury regrets for the things that I haven't bought. And when I look back over my time buying luxury, there are three big things that come to mind, and so I want to talk about those because they each are from a different situation and they each have brought a different lesson to me. And so I want to share this with you so that hopefully you don't make the same mistakes that I have in letting pieces get away. But before we get into that, I'm very excited that we have a wonderful company that is sponsoring today's video, and that is Gingerberry. And Gingerberry is this wonderful brand that does a lot of beautiful pearl pieces. I have shown my jewelry collection before on this channel, and if you guys watch my channel frequently, you will see that both in that jewelry collection and in what I actually wear, I wear a lot of pearl pieces. So when they reached out, I was so excited to accept this collaboration. I get a lot of collaborations and I only accept them if they are pieces that I genuinely love. So let me share the 4 pieces with you today. There is a discount code. I do have some other exciting information about Gingerberry to share with you as well. And so with that, let's get into seeing these 4 beautiful pieces. Now, one of the nice things about the brand is that it does come with some really beautiful packaging. So every box has their symbol on the front. It also always has a little pull-out drawer with the brand's name on it. And then inside the box are nice pouches in their blue color. And the first piece that I got is the Leta earrings, which are beautiful pearl earrings in sterling silver. And when I was looking on the website, this is absolutely one of the pieces that I loved the most. And as you can see, they definitely show up with my very long, very thick hair. The next piece that I picked, again, comes in another beautiful box. This one comes in a longer box. This is the Starry Night pearl necklace. And it's in this wonderful tin cup style. This is actually 14 karat gold with the Aurora pearls on it. And one of the things I think is really neat about this is that you actually can hook the clasp anywhere that you want. And so that means that if you want, you can actually have this necklace hanging long like this in the front. You can change the length to be more of a choker. You can make it longer all the way down by hooking it so that it is right beside this top pearl. And I think that is a really unique and interesting design feature. Item number 3 is the beautiful Fruitfulness necklace. Now, I thought that this was really unique with more of the elongated pearls on it and being a almost double strand necklace the way that they have done it. It also reminds me a lot of an olive leaf pattern, which I've always been a fan of. And Tiffany does a lot of olive leaf pieces, and so if you have any of those, I feel like that this would fit in very well as a pearl necklace addition. And then the clasp on this is a gold Vermeil clasp. And I actually have quite a few meetings today, so this is the necklace that I am going to wear in those because I think this is a very stunning but professional piece. And then the final piece comes in this box, and this I thought was really perfect for summer. And again, it is in gold Vermeil with this beautiful pearl. And I think this is so beautiful and sweet. I think that this is also one that I could very easily share with Im when she gets a little bit bigger and can wear jewelry. You can actually wear this as a 2-in-1, so both of these pieces can come off, and you can either wear it with just the pearl or with just the shell, and you can obviously wear the shell in either direction. And the other neat thing is that this chain has 3 different settings, so you can wear it on a longer, a medium, or a shorter variation as well. All of these pieces I also thought were really well priced, and that's something that's very important to me. I'm an accountant, I need to see value for money, and I think that these pieces definitely do that. They are far more affordable than brands like Mikimoto, while still producing obviously beautiful quality pieces that you can love and enjoy. I do have a discount code for you. It is VAFL15 that will get you 15% off your order, and you can actually combine it with their anniversary sale that they have going on right now. It is a buy more, save more type of sale, and I will put those price details in the bottom. but you can stack this with those discounts, which I think is absolutely fantastic for more savings. There are definitely a couple of pieces that I'm looking at. The Serene and Nora necklaces I think are absolutely beautiful, as are the sea salt earrings. I could see myself adding any of those pieces with this sale and my discount code. I also have a link down below, and if you use that, I will receive a commission from it. And all the pieces that I have on and that I have unboxed are going to be linked down below in the description so that you can go straight to those pieces and purchase them if you like them. I particularly think that the Leta earrings are a really, really great value, and if you're only going to get one piece, those would probably be the ones that I recommend. But let's get into talking about my 3 luxury regrets and the lessons that I have learned from them. So first and foremost, the first one that always comes into my mind when I'm thinking about luxury regrets is a pair of shoes. And that is the Christian Louboutin Kate Slingbacks in black patent leather in an 85-inch heel. First off, not many 85-inch heel slingbacks are out there, and I think that it is such a perfect middle ground height. Additionally, this is a style that is no longer made. And the reason that I did not get them is because I went with a pair of white sneakers instead, because I went with the item that everyone says you should get, because white sneakers, everyone at the time on YouTube was saying you have to get white sneakers, you have to get white sneakers, you have to get white sneakers. And the Gucci white sneakers were the really, really big ones, but those didn't fit my feet. And I was like, well, I'll get these Christian Louboutin ones, because everyone says that I need to have these. So I'll get these instead of this slingback that no one's saying that I need to have. The slingback was the shoe that I really loved. I should have just gotten the shoe that I really loved when I was buying shoes that day. That's the one that I should have gone with. Instead, I didn't. Instead, I went with the shoe that people said I should have. I've now sold those sneakers on, and I still don't have a pair of Christian Louboutin Kates in the 85 in the slingback, because that style's discontinued. And so unfortunately, those aren't in my collection. There are so many times where I wish that I had that shoe, because I would wear that shoe so often. Whereas I've never really worn the Christian Louboutin sneaker. I wore them less than half a dozen times. I think I maybe wore them only 3 times. I think. Because I was really scared to wear them because they were white. And even as I got them, I knew that I was going to be scared to wear them because they were white. That should have told me not to get them to begin with. I went with them anyway. I went with what people told me to get. So that is lesson number 1. Don't buy things because people tell you you should. Only buy the things that you really love and the things that really steal your heart. Now, the second thing that pops into my head when I think about this is actually an outfit. And it's not particularly practical, but I went with practical over fun. And that is this amazing outfit. Now, not the croc bag, because I'm not spending croc money on a bag, but the dress, the wrap, the shoes, all of this was just so, so perfect. And I easily could have put one of my black Strathberry mock croc bags with it to complete this look on my own. I didn't get it. And I should have absolutely gotten this, because I loved this look. But I didn't know where I'd wear it to. And in all honesty, there aren't many times that I would have worn this. I can think of maybe 2 events that I could have worn this to. I instead went with a suit. And while I don't regret getting the suit, I didn't realize at the time how often that YSL clothes went on sale. Now, none of the pieces in the outfit here went on sale. My suit, my jacket, and my skirt went on sale for like 50% off. I could have saved so much money if I had just realized how often that YSL suiting pieces go on sale for women. And had I realized that, I would have waited, I would have saved my money, and I would have ended up with all of these things in my collection. And so that is lesson number 2, is if you are looking at buying ready-to-wear from a brand, look at the brand, pay attention to Neiman Marcus, to Nordstrom, to Saks SAs on Instagram, and see what brands they post. See if they constantly post a lot of items. A lot of Dior items go on sale that way. A lot of Valentino pieces, a lot of McQueen pieces, a lot of YSL pieces, a lot of Prada pieces will go on sale. And so don't waste your money spending it in store full price. Watch those sales, know what type of pieces go into those sales, and wait for them to go on sale before you go and get them. Also, many of these places have outlets, and these pieces will also oftentimes show up in those outlets if you are able to go and shop there. And finally, item number 3 that I regret not getting. The Moultries Hobo bag from Strathberry in the bottle green. I've talked about this numerous times recently, and this bag I just still regret not getting because the bottle green was such a good color. And I got it, I returned it because I was being practical, because I thought I wanted a light green color. I wasn't thinking about styling. It led me buying a light green that I couldn't style. It then led me buying a dark green because the bottle green color was no longer available in a different bag from a different brand to try and create the same feeling, and it never got there for me. And so I bought multiple bags that I didn't like instead of just buying the bag that I did love, because I had the money to buy the bag, I had the ability to buy the bag, it wasn't going to hurt anything for me to not buy the bag. And instead I got in my own way with practicality. And so that is lesson number 3. Don't get in your own way with practicality. If you love something and if you're able to afford it, don't let guilt get in your way when there is nothing for you to feel guilty about. Now, if you are not in a position to afford that item, if you're going to go into debt, if you're going to have to miss meals, if you're going to sacrifice stuff that you need for your family, don't go buying the luxury thing. But if you have the money and the ability to buy the luxury thing, it's okay to buy the luxury thing, and it's okay to tell yourself that, and you don't need to riddle yourself with guilt over purchasing something. And so that is the 3 things that I have learned is buy what you love, buy it when you can, and buy it because you can. If those are not the situation, if you don't love it, if you're buying it because someone else is telling you to, and if you are not buying it because you have guilt just of buying something, don't let those things stand in your way. And with that, I hope that you have a great rest of your day, everyone. Make sure to be subscribed to this channel, as well as to use my code VAFL15 for 15% off at Gingy Berry. They are having their anniversary sale right now, so I really recommend that you go and check them out right now, where you are able to stack these discounts together. And with that, I hope that you have a great rest of your day, everybody. Bye!